DDG's new girl can't stop lying. All right, man. Let's get right into it.
What's poppin', y'all? You ever see just like such a big piece of cap and you just feel a little bit insulted? Like, all right, listen, I can understand the first time you said that. Sure, maybe we considered it. The second time, it's like, all right, come on, are we dumb? The third time, it's like, okay, this is ridiculous. And that's exactly what's going on with DDG's newest ex-girl. Is she his ex-girl now? I don't even know. I haven't done my due diligence on that. Yes, I understand. Like, oh, you should know that. Okay, listen, my hands are up, all right? I'm not arguing with you. But she came out with a clip talking about how serious she is and how hungry she is about taking her stream to the next level. And I'm gonna play you guys the clip right now, and then we're gonna get into why I believe this is the biggest crock of ish that I've heard in a long time. Well, actually not a long time, exactly 3 months, and we're gonna talk about why.
But I'm at the point where like I am studying streams more than being creative with my streams, if that makes any sense. Like, I've been watching other people's streams to start brainstorming and getting creative with my own, but I want a team, like a real team. It doesn't matter if you're out of state when it comes to like the creativity and the vision for my stream, but I want like a good group of 5-6 people a part of my team who are helping me with like creative stream options to do. I want a like super hungry cameraman who like is learning like as he goes. Like, I just want hungry people. The word of the day is hungry. Like, I'm very hungry right now in life.
So here, you hear it sounds pretty nice. Now, keep in mind, like, for those of you that have been tapped in, India Westbrook, she blew up again during Streamer University, which was, what, May of this year? Kai Cenat not only put on Streamer University, he put on a Mafia-thon 3 in the time span between Streamer University and, of course, Mafia-thon 3 in that 3 to 4 months. Actually, yeah, 4 months. India Love has done what? She came on and got hated on by the majority of DDG fans after she coasted through that business relationship, for however long. And what has she done in the meantime? And she's talking about, oh, I'm gonna do this. Anytime somebody talks about ideas and I need this, and then once I get this, I will be able to do this, my brain tunes it out as I'm never going to do this. I'm just yapping. I get a cathartic release off of.
That's somewhat true. I ain't gonna lie, that's true. You're supposed to do it before you speak on it, basically. Like, it's like, yeah, I know what you mean. It like cancels it out. Like, once you tell people what your ideas are and what you plan to do in the future, it kind of like cancels it out. It's like it's not gonna happen now, because you told people what your ideas were. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but it's like there's a way to describe that shit. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, that's true. Once you tell people what your ideas are before you actually did it and completed it, it's basically like throwing it in a trash can or some shit like that. Yeah, you basically just dumped your idea in the trash can.
Talking about things that I would like to do, but I'm never going to do. And I really only care about the outcome more than I care about actually doing this thing. Otherwise, I would already be doing it. Like, what more do you need than the bump in viewership and fame that India Love has not only had her for the past 10 plus years, but that she got after Streamer University too? That's all you need. You could have a Motorola Razr and be streaming off of that damn thing, and people will still watch. Just make sure the audio is good, because janky audio, it doesn't really work. And then she's talking about hungry. The only thing I think she's hungry for is attention, because she's not hungry. And some people will say, man, you grilling her. Why are you grilling her for? Listen, I'm gonna play you guys this other clip right now, and I'm gonna give you guys the date on that clip.
Mark my words, I will be one of the biggest streamers in history of streaming. God willing, if that's what God wants for me in my life, all I have to do is put in the groundwork. God's not gonna just make it happen. You gotta put in the effort. And me, this is me putting in the effort. I'm freaking tired. I'm not really entertaining y'all, but I'm here with y'all, to be here with y'all, to be consistent, to let y'all know I'm here to stay, and I'm really gonna run I just gotta get my gears going. I gotta get my family involved.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. On stream, you were supposed to like. It's basically a job for yapping. You're supposed to yap, but like, I ain't gonna count. She's yapping, dog. Like, crazy. Like, she's yapping, bro. Like, damn. But yeah, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, she ain't saying nothing negative. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's the weed talking though. You know when you get high and shit? Have you ever been high and you just start yapping? Like just talking about shit. I feel like that's what she doing. Which is nothing wrong with it. I don't see a problem. Oops, my bad. Wrong button.
Because y'all know my family brings out the best sides of me, literally. So, yeah. That's that.
So this clip, when she's talking about, oh, mark her words, she's going to be one of the biggest streamers, this and that. You know when this happened? This was June 10th. June 10th, 2025.
Huh?
So it was 3+ months before this clip when she's talking about being hungry as hell and she's going to take it. And keep in mind, May was when Streamer University happened. Yeah. May was when she had her biggest month. So she streamed 104 hours in May, which keep in mind, there's 40 hours in a week. India Love doesn't have no damn job, okay? Let's put that out there. 40 hours a week, that's what, 160 hours a month, 4 weeks? She streamed less than that in Streamer University, and a lot of it was during Streamer University. And she was averaging 11.5K viewers. She maxed out at 76,000 viewers during Streamer University. She gained nearly 500,000 followers that month. And what do you think she would do the next month, right? Like, what would you do if you're into this at all, right? You're probably like, dog, I get some motion like that. I mean, we're talking that's the motion, man, right there. You're getting motion like that. You're getting motion sickness with how much motion that is. Nearly 500,000 followers in a month on 100 hours of streaming. I know some people that have streamed 100 hours and haven't even gotten 100 followers. She nearly halves the amount of hours streamed the next month. That's correct. She must have gotten motion sickness because how do you stream 71 hours? And she still gained nearly 100,000. But her average viewer count dropped, which is to be expected. But then in July, she hops back on again. So the streaming hours go up. But keep in mind, DDG's helping her through this. DDG's helping her a lot after Streamer University as well. So a lot of this is DDG. And keep in mind, June 10th was when she was talking about like, yo, watch, I'm going to be the biggest streamer ever. And then July. And then what happens in August? How many hours does she stream? 48. She does a little bit over a week's work. She did a week in overtime in August. And of course, the average viewers keep dropping. And then you've got September, which she streamed 25 hours, a part-time job, after getting the biggest boost you could ever imagine. And then this is the thing. She's talking about she needs a camera. What do you mean you need a cameraman? What do you mean you need an ideas guy? You need to want it. She does not want it. She likes how lit streamers are. She likes how they are looked at. And she believes that, well, if I have all of these resources, then I can have all of that and I won't have to do all of the work involved. But when you see somebody like a DDG or you see somebody like a Kai Cenat was doing this on Facebook with his iPhone while he was still in high school. While the guy was in middle school, he was making Facebook videos when he was like 13, trying to entertain people on Snapchat. DDG made how many videos by himself?
Yeah, bro, if you actually want to do something, you're going to find a way to do that shit. Like, there's nothing you cannot do, especially something that you're passionate about. You're always going to find a way to do it, bro. Nothing is out of your reach once it comes to something you're very passionate about. When it's something you're very passionate about, there is nothing out of your reach. No bullshit. But like, yeah, bro, don't ever count yourself out. Don't count yourself out, man. If you want something, nigga, you've been dreaming about doing something, you really feel like you feel like you're meant to do this shit, do it, bro. Telling you, do it. Don't count yourself out. If you count yourself out, then you lose. You're going to be living a life that you didn't want to live. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to die living a life I wanted to live. Well, a life that it's not like, how do you want something that you already have? You know what I'm saying? So that's like, yeah, I'm going to die doing what I wanted to do. Wanted to do. Yeah. Yeah, bro. But moral of the story, bro, don't count yourself out.
DDG, I think he was streaming without a cameraman for so long. And the idea that you need a cameraman to stream now is so insane. This is like, you know, when people say like, I don't think Champagne Socialist is like a good example of what I'm trying to illustrate, but it's like somebody pulling up to the game, somebody pulling up to hoop with the sleeve and all of that stuff, and they're whack. It's like, no, you don't need. And then somebody that's just nasty, hooping in sandals. You're like, okay, this guy's got it. Now, hooping in sandals is crazy. It depends though. Is it the flip flop with the thing with the toe in the middle? That's even crazier. Or is it the slides with the elite socks? That combo was elite at a certain point in time.
Bro, this nigga be yapping, bro. Like, he makes my ADHD kick in. I don't even be having this problem on other videos, bro. When I watch this nigga shit, I just like, nigga, I just can't pay attention, bro. I don't know what it is. It's my ADHD, bro. He made me realize that I really have it, bro. Like, no bullshit.
I don't know about for hooping, but, you know, post-hoop session, the elite socks and the slides, that was it. So India Love is just somebody that's just yapping her ear off. She's not serious about this streaming thing, nor is she entertaining. Now, she is entertaining in the context of her with somebody like a DDG, where maybe there is that tension. Their fan base are like, okay, well, like, what's going on here? And by there, I mainly mean her. And I'll give you an example of a girl who actually did want this streaming stuff and was putting in work before she disappeared for a little bit. And that is not just like this girl like Extra Emily, for instance, but somebody that got put on, and that's Wendy Ortiz. Like, people want to hate on her, and it probably is fair to hate on her, to be honest. But at the very least,
it's fair. Bro, nigga, you don't got your... Bro, I ain't gonna lie. You don't have any business hating on anybody. Talking about fair. What's the point? Why are you hating on somebody when you could be doing the same... You can be on your own shit. Like, come on, bro. Why hate when you can have haters? I mean, I guess without haters, nah. I don't know, bro. I can't understand haters. I've never been that type of nigga. So who knows? Maybe haters are useful. It's a saying, like, if you don't got no haters, you doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I don't know. Who knows?
she is averaging 10,000 viewers right now. She's also somebody that was a standout, a highlight in Streamer University. But she at least kept it up, you know, streaming at least 70 hours. You could say that she's not working as hard. But August, she streamed 60 hours. And she's averaging more viewers than India Love. And you can't say it's because Wendy Ortiz is like... People will say that India Love is way, quote-unquote, better looking, all that other stuff than Wendy Ortiz. But Wendy Ortiz is putting in the effort. She wants to stream. Now, she hasn't really streamed this month. She streamed about 8 hours this month, but some people believe that's because she decided to get an operation and is recovering from said operation before she comes back. I don't know how true that is, but it would make sense because she was rather consistent before. At least for the months of June, July, August, she was streaming at least.
Bro, bottom line, we shouldn't even be comparing these two. Can't lie. She got the Latina audience. India Love don't got the Latina community, nigga. Come on, bro. She got the Mexican community. That's a big community, bro. You gotta have your own, like, big community to even compete with her. India Love, I don't think we should do that. Who knows? I don't be watching these streamers like that. I don't even know them like that, so I don't know. But I heard that she got like a lot of Mexicans that follow her.
70 hours each month, and her growth, she sustained her growth. Whereas India Love, she's just sporadic about it. She's like, India Love is not used to working. She's used to chilling, and she likes being lit, and she thinks she can do it with a bunch of people around her. Like, she just wants to be a diva. Like, she wants to feel like Mariah Carey, where Mariah Carey is very talented. India Love does not have a talent.
Bro, what's up with this nigga comparing her to all these random people? I've never in my life thought of India Love and Mariah Carey in the same, like, you know what I'm saying? That's two different people, bro. Two different people. India Love and Wendy Ortiz. Two different people. Not even in the same, like, I don't see them as similar. Like, I don't see similarities in them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro.
That we know of, at least, or we've seen demonstrated. The only way an India Love could sustain success is, number one, having some.
Oh, he probably comparing her to Wendy Ortiz because of DDG, maybe, because DDG is connected to both of them, or he was. Okay, I can see that. I guess, and that's even reaching still.
Somebody like a DDG that is willing to play the behind the scenes role of organizing and orchestrating streams, and she just has to show up and do her thing. But why would he do that for her when he could just do that for himself and make all of the money instead of whatever percentage? And then he can control how often he shows up on stream. He can't control if she shows up on stream or not. She might just be, I don't really want to stream today. I'm not feeling it. You know, I got to be on my best to entertain people. And yeah, like if anybody is willing to bet on India Love blowing up as one of the biggest, she won't even blow up and be one of the biggest female streamers, let alone one of the biggest streamers, period. I'm willing to take that bet. So
yeah, he do not like India Love, it look like. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments down below. I love y'all boys. I'm gonna see y'all next video, and I'm out.